Hello and welcome to the turf field here at North Penn High School. I'm Ryan Cho alongside
Ryan Rudell.
And right now we have senior night honoring the seniors of 2013. As right now we have Jamie Bonner, number 10. He's escorted by both of his parents. Next up we have number 7, Alex Evans. He is escorted by both of his parents. He plans on playing the U.S. Navy. He enjoys badminton. His favorite memory was looking like a fool at Olive Garden.
Next up is number 8, midfield.
Next up we have number 8, senior Riley Gabler, escorted by both of his parents.
Riley plans to attend either Penn State, the University
He's looking
of
to attend Penn State.
For engineering.
He's studying engineering.
Playing Duck Duck Goose and frolicking.
He likes to play Duck Duck Goose.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory was shaving Greg.
His favorite memory of North Penn was shaving Greg Shermer's head.
Congratulations, Riley. Next up is number 12.
Next up we have number 12, Nick Gambone.
Escorted by his parents.
He is also escorted by both of his parents.
Nick plans on attending East Stroudsburg.
He plans on attending Eastern Strasbourg.
Breakdancing, hopscotch, and eating Chipotle.
He likes to eat Chipotle.
North Penn soccer memory was when Coach Duddy climbed the fence to get onto the Sumneytown field. Big hand for Nick Gambone. Next up is number 4, a defender.
Next up we have number 4, Sean Gorman, also escorted by his parents.
Sean plans on attending college.
He plans on
he enjoys
at criminal justice.
Coin collecting. His favorite North Penn soccer memory was when Matt accidentally kicked a soccer ball into a parked police car during practice. Big hand for Sean Gorman. Next up, our goalie, Chris Hansen.
Our next senior being honored is Chris Hansen.
Chris plans to attend.
He is escorted by his mom.
Penn State University for economics.
He is looking to attend Penn State University.
Hockey, double dutch, and math class. His favorite North Penn soccer memory was when Coach Duddy climbed the fence.
His favorite memory was when Coach Duddy climbed up the fence.
Next up is number 11, a defender, Matt McDonald.
Next up we have number 11, Matt McDonald, escorted by his parents.
Penn State University for civil engineering.
He is looking to attend Penn State University studying for civil engineering.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory was when he hit a police car when taking
His favorite
a shot
memory
in practice.
was when he kicked a ball into a police car's.
Next up is number 2.
Next up we have number 2, Zach Miller, escorted by his parents.
Zach plans on attending Shippensburg.
He plans on attending Shippensburg, Arcadia, or Manhattan for political science.
He enjoys playing guitar.
And gardening.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory was when Chris Davidson gave his speech and impression of Coach Fiambulis. Big round of applause for Zach. Next up is number 9.
Next up we have number 9, Matt Richardson, escorted by his parents.
Michael plans on attending the University of Pittsburgh.
He plans on attending University of Pittsburgh.
He enjoys playing soccer.
Baseball, and swimming. His favorite memory when he was messing around with his friends at Olive Garden.
Next up is number 5.
Next up we have number 5, midfielder Matt Robinson, escorted by his parents.
Matt plans on attending either the University of Pittsburgh, LaSalle.
He's looking to attend University of Pittsburgh, LaSalle.
He enjoys playing soccer,
doing push-ups, and math class.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory was the Olive Garden dinners and received.
His favorite memory was also at the Olive Garden.
Big round of applause for Matt Robinson. Next up, number 1, a defender.
Next up, we have number 1, Jeff Russell, escorted by his parents.
Jeff plans on attending the Penn State University for Economics.
He is looking to attend Penn State University for Economics, and he likes to spend time with his mom.
Memory was meeting Coach Fiambulis. Big round of applause for Jeff. Next up is number 3, a defender, Greg Shermer, escorted by his parents, Don and Nancy. Greg plans on attending.
So we have number 3, Greg Shermer.
University for Engineering.
He's looking to attend Ohio University for Engineering.
North Penn Frisbee team and dishwashing. His favorite North Penn memory was when Coach Duddy climbed the 30-foot fence. Big round of applause for Greg Shermer. Next up is number 6, a defender, Ryan.
Next up, Ryan Scholl, number 6, escorted by his parents, John and Kathy.
Ryan plans
on attending Virginia Tech, Penn State, or University of Pittsburgh for engineering of chemistry. He enjoys hanging out with his friends, skydiving, and performing chemical reactions on the weekends.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory was when the JV team sang Stereo Hearts in the cycling room.
His favorite North Penn soccer memory is when the JV team sang a song in the locker room.
Last but not least, our goalie.
And our final senior is a goalie, David Salvarian.
David plans to attend either Duke.
He plans on attending Duke, Georgetown for pre-med. He enjoys building pillow meds with his sister. And he also enjoys math class. His favorite memory was having the first JV undefeated season.
Big round of applause for David.
That is all 14 of the seniors here. As you can see, a very well quality of these 14 seniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2013 men's soccer for North Penn. Congratulations, parents and players. Good luck the remaining of the season and into the playoffs. At this time, we would ask the parents to make their way to the stands. Players, make your way to the bench, and we will start the game. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
And that will just about do it for the senior night here at North Penn. And our starters for tonight's game for North Penn, number 10, Jamie Bonner, number 7, Alex Evans, number 4, Sean Gorman, number 11, Matt McDonald, number 2, Zach Miller, number 9, Mike Richardson, number 5, Matt Robinson, number 1, Jeff Russell, number 3, Greg Shermer, number 6, Ryan Scholl, and last but not least, the kicker, David Salvarian. And Ryan, what is the starting lineup for Quakertown?
For Quakertown High School, we have player number 0, Matt Oberholzer, number 4, Nick Dunn, number 5, Ishmael Wright, number 7, Kyle Courtmail, number 9, Dan Munsell, number 25, Albert Haynes, number 27, Bobby Harlow, number 28, Kyle Wolf, number 29, Thomas Swope, number 31, Connor Floyd, and last but not least, number 47, Aaron Scholl.
Keys for North Penn tonight. North Penn has to work as a team if they want to win this game. And Ryan, what are the key points for Quakertown tonight?
I think a solid defense in addition to a very aggressive offense is going to be the key to winning this game against North Penn.
As for North Penn, all of their starters are all seniors. And as for Quakertown, we have mostly all juniors.
Should be an interesting first quarter, first half.
As we get set for tonight's game, both teams having their last-minute words. Talking to the ref. As now teams shake hands. I say a key player for North Penn is definitely going to be their three captains, Alex Evans, Sean Gorman, and Matt Robinson. All three play very well good soccer. As for Quakertown, seems like they are heavily started on their junior class. As the head coaches for both teams are, for North Penn, Paul Duddy, and for Quakertown, Kevin Wolf. Assistant coaches for North Penn are Krista P., Paul Bonner, and Mike Reel. And the assistant coach for Quakertown is Ed Scholl. As North Penn gets on the field, seems like the Knights are ready to win this game. See if Quakertown can have a say to that. As we get ready for the face-off, it will be Quakertown's ball to start. As we get set, the ball is kicked out of bounds. Faces in. Quakertown kicks back to their goalie. Quakertown just passing it around. Pass to number 25 of Quakertown. To number 47. 47 throws it back into for 25. Back to their goalie. Goalie has a long kick. Very well defense by North Penn. Number 27. It's North Penn. Back to Quakertown. Number 21. Number 11. No, 25. Tries to kick a long pass as North Penn has the ball. As Sourton will throw the ball back in. Sourton trying to shoot, and it's up top.
Good idea, good idea.
Quakertown.
Solid kick from North Penn's goalie up to the center line.
Their goalie is David Salvarian. Number 47 to Quakertown. Throws in number 25. 25 looking to find a hole in North Penn's defense. As North Penn tries to get it all the way down, but is kicked off by Sourton. As North Penn will throw it back in. Back to Quakertown. 17 to Quakertown. North Penn has it back. Ball's out of bounds. It will still be North Penn's ball. As number 5, Greg Shermer, throws it back in. As number 2, Zach Miller. Back to Shermer. Out of bounds. Quakertown ball. Quakertown throws it in. This seems like number 27. 27. To number 25. As a defender of North Penn. Gives it back to North Penn. As very wide open, but falls. Tries to shoot and goes well over the left side of the goalposts. As it will be Quakertown's ball. Number 7, Alex Evans, was the one who shot that. With 35 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in this first half. Headbutted by Quakertown to North Penn. Quakertown gets the ball right back. Number 25, covered by number 5, Matt Robinson. As that ball will go out of bounds, will be North Penn's ball. Number 7, Greg Shermer, throws it back in. To number 2, Zach Miller. Wide open, and Quakertown's goalie gets the ball back. Quakertown rolls it slowly to number 11.
Go hard, go hard.
As North Penn headspots back. Quakertown Tries to throw it all the way down as their goalie, David Salvarian, has the ball. As he kicks it all the way down to midfield. A long kick by David Salvarian. As now, North Penn tries to get a 1-0 lead. However, the ball will go out of bounds. As it will be back in by Quakertown. North Penn headbutts it. Looks like very wide open. Passes it. No, he's going to kick, shoots, and goes up on top of the goalposts. Kicked it a little bit too hard. As Quakertown has the ball. Quakertown's goalie also kicks it down the midfield. A very strong kick. North Penn will get the ball, as it looks like the ball will go out of bounds. Nice save by Quakertown to keep that ball in bounds. Number 7, Alex Evans. Scoots. And just missed. A little bit right of the goalposts. Anything to say so far, Ryan, with North Penn offense?
Both Quakertown and North Penn are showing excellent ball movement and defensive strategies. I think both of them are having trouble pressing past each other's defense, and even when they do get to the net, they're either over or their goal is showing.
Yeah, it seems like at the start of this game, both teams are dominating with defense, as for both of their offenses seem to struggle when it comes to passing. If both teams want to score, they got to move the ball faster, and they got to look for their teammates to pass to. Because it's not about just one player owning the team. It's about working together in order for each team to win. As we see right now, North Penn is in Quakertown's territory. Again, very well defended by Quakertown. Quakertown kicks it up in the air, which will go out of bounds. As number 2, Zach Miller, throws it back in. Tries to throw it back to number 5, Matt Robinson. Quakertown gets the ball back. North Penn will, however, get the ball right back at him. As we'll go out of bounds again. And the whistle is blown. Seems like to be a penalty on North Penn. It's Quakertown. Gets the ball right back. Quakertown kicks it right to North Penn's defense. As number 7, Alex Evans. Evans looking to shoot. And instead, it will be blocked by Quakertown. However, it seemed like there was a whistle because of Quakertown.
That's good. Jay, all you got to do is stand them off.
As this looks like to be a penalty kick. Number 7, Alex Evans, is trying to get North Penn up 1-0. The key for Alex Evans might be to try to trick the goalie. Maybe slow down. Shoots. And it hit the rim, but it does go into the goal as North Penn takes a 1-0 lead. Alex Evans converts that penalty kick. It seemed like he got a little bit lucky as it hit the post and then just ricocheted right back in. As now, Quakertown tries to respond right back to tie this game. A very nice start for North Penn. Just got to keep this game rolling. Don't slow down. Play some tight defense, and then once they get the ball, try to get a 2-0 lead to increase their lead. As North Penn goes right in, hoping to get a 2-0 lead. As for Quakertown, tries to tie this game up. As North Penn, Alex Evans passes it to number 10, Jamie Bonner to number 2, Zach Miller. As it looked like the ball was going to go out of bounds, but saved by Quakertown. As North Penn will kick it right back and will go out of bounds, will be Quakertown ball. North Penn's very tight on Quakertown, putting some pressure on Quakertown's offense. North Penn, and the ball is out of bounds, as Quakertown will have the ball right back. Quakertown kicks it down midfield, hoping to find somebody, but a little bit overkicked, as it will be kicked well out of bounds, way over the goalposts, as North Penn will once again have the ball back. David Salvarian is most likely going to kick it down to midfield. Sets back, raises his hand, and he does kick it down midfield as headbutted by North Penn. North Penn doesn't want to go too fast because it will be an offsides penalty. Ooh, and one of Quakertown's players gets tackled on the ground. Number 27. Tackled by number 9, Matt Robinson. It's number 4, Sean Gorman, is ready for the kick. And it is blocked by Quakertown. And it seems like North Penn still has the ball. Quakertown gets the ball back to number 9. Number 9 of Quakertown passes to number 11. Going all the way down to North Penn territory. And a little bit overkicked by Quakertown as they shoot. And it is very well defended by North Penn. As it looked like number 2, Zach Miller, was the one who blocked that shot. As David Salfarian gets ready for the kick. And he kicks it. Another great shot. As a foul, as what it seems to be on Quakertown. North Penn will kick it right back. Quakertown throws it all the way
Well, I wondered that too because I'm like
down. Sourton's ball. Excuse me, Quakertown. Number 47, headbutted. Will go out of bounds. Will be North Penn's ball. Number 2, Zach Miller. Tries to kick it in. As it looks like number 25 of Quakertown is injured, as he is down on the ground. He seems to be in a lot of pain.
Let it go.
As number 25 is looking to try to shake it up. Number 25, Albert Haynes.
Boys, shut your mouth.
As he will get back up by himself. And it looks like he will be able to continue this game. Very brave of him to keep going. As we are waiting for the cue for the refs to continue the game. And we are ready to get back as Quakertown's goalie kicks it right back in. Very well defended by North Penn. North Penn will get the ball right back. Number 10, Jamie Bonner, throws it back in. Quakertown will get the ball right back. So North Penn ball. North Penn's looking to kick it in. As number 7, Alex Evans, passes it and blocked by Quakertown. North Penn gets the ball right back. Alex Evans shoots and he scores. 2-0 North Penn.
Quakertown's definitely going to need to apply more offensive pressure and work on breaking through North Penn's solid defense so far through the game if they expect to get anywhere here. With a 2-0 lead, it's definitely going to be hard to not only keep North Penn back, but also try and score some goals for themselves.
A very well opening statement by North Penn as they have scored the first 2 goals of this game. As for Quakertown, they still have time to come back in this game. They have to make sure that they don't stay overconfident over that. Quakertown can't get too worried over this deficit. Just take it 1 goal at a time. So for right now, don't think about tying this game up. Just look and think about scoring just 1 goal right now, and then they'll go from there. As North Penn now tries to make it a 3-0 lead. As the ball will go out of bounds. Will still be North Penn ball as we get ready for a corner kick.
Where's the other 2?
As number 7, Alex Evans, as he kicks to the corner kick, and he scores! Now it is 3-0, North Penn. You couldn't ask for a better start for North Penn. Already scored 3 goals in this first half. Usually we don't see this many goals in a game. Quakertown just seems to be struggling with North Penn's offense. As for Quakertown, they really have to start questioning themselves about whether or not they can come back. If they continue to be playing like this, it seems like this is going to be a blowout. However, they still have time to come back in this game.
Yeah, that's good. It's all working. You see, we're all together. Right. David, in goal. Oh.
Impressive start for North Penn,
I saw it. Yes.
as this is worst case scenario for Quakertown, trying to come back from a 3-0 deficit. However, it is still possible. But Quakertown has to play some very tight defense, as it looks like the ball is out of bounds and will be kicked by Quakertown.
Right down there under the umbrella. With their cousin.
As Quakertown in midfield, number 4, Nick Dunn. And it looks like a foul. Looks like it is on Quakertown.
You know, he's got his roster of schools. He's looking at Princeton, Swarthmore, Mark went to Swarthmore.
Oh, that's right. Maybe it's,
Yeah.
No, it is a foul on North Penn,
Georgetown,
Oh, okay.
possibly Brown.
as North Penn gets set up for the block.
Yeah,
Quakertown hopefully take advantage of this, tries to kick it over the block and into the goal so that they get back on the board.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah, not Greg, but Eric.
Well, see, this is it. I mean, he's like yesterday on their day off. He's like, all right.
As we are ready,
yeah, like,
and here comes the kick.
I'm like, all right.
And he over kicks it as it goes over the goalposts. A missed opportunity by Quakertown.
What would help you? Do you want me to like let you not go to school one day? Would you work on it all day? And he's like, I would. And like, yeah, what do we need to subtract?
David Salvarian, another great pass.
Right, because I know if I let you
Number
go
2,
one day,
Alex
I'm
Evans,
spending all this time-
or Zach Miller, excuse me.
Wow, it's really coming down now.
He's headbutted again by North Penn.
Nice of our husbands to be concerned if we're getting weather.
North Penn tries to take a 4-0 lead, as Quakertown is trying to prevent that from happening.
North Penn not letting up on that offensive pressure, and Quakertown's defense trying to keep up with the fast ball movement.
Number 10, Jamie Bonner, kicks it a little bit too hard as it goes over the goalposts. Number 0,
Matt Oberholzer,
And I didn't think
Quakertown's goalie, has been hung out to dry by their defense and been left almost alone against North Penn's impressive offense.
Yeah, it seems like his defense is not really helping him out, as it is giving a wide open shot for North Penn for scoring those 3 goals.
yeah, stuff like that. He said all these kids have done that and I hadn't. So that was that. Haverford coach has been talking to him. And Swarthmore coach, he was down there 2 weekends ago to be a part of the Swarthmore soccer team for the weekend, to go to the game and meet the coach and all that.
As Matt kicks it back down,
It's all good.
all the way down the midfield,
Swarthmore or Haverford are his first 2.
headbutted by North Penn.
I really think he wants to go to
As now it seems like,
So
it looked like they were just about to take 4-0 lead, and they do not. A save
By Matt Oberholzer, number 0, Quakertown's goalie.
as he prevents a 4-0 deficit. Already down 3. They cannot be down by 4 because it'll make it just harder for themselves to come back.
North Penn not showing any signs of letting up on this offensive pressure and just constantly booting the ball down in the Quakertown zone. See amazing ball movement on North Penn's offense.
Ooh, it seems like it hit one of Quakertown's defenders in the head.
Go, boys, you're standing.
North Penn is playing some very aggressive. Seems like they have a very aggressive plan for tonight, as they just continue to dominate.
An
As
easy save by their Quakertown goalie. Appears to be soaking wet on the field.
As you can see, the rain is pouring down, making it a little bit tougher for these players, which is why you might see them slip as what you just see.
Oh, no, Greg just wore a shirt and tie. Yeah, he's had
And it is also hard when it comes to the kicks because the ball is very wet, and when you kick it, you might not want to go the direction that they want it to go.
Oh, you know what? I came home.
Jessica said he did make an appearance. I didn't see him because I was coming back from work.
As David Southarian kicks it all the way down to Quakertown's territory.
Yeah, this is clear, right?
Yeah, they weren't calling for rain tonight.
I'm done with this rain. My God, it's been like, what, 5 days? The grass looks...
North Penn trying to get a 4-0 lead.
So how about Greg? Has he gotten his applications done? Or what's he thinking?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
He didn't have a choice. It's like, okay,
All right, let's
you're
go.
working on. Yep.
Right.
Don happened to take off. So
Number 7
he didn't have a choice.
headbutted, but just a little bit left with 16 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game.
Oh, right, yeah.
As Quakertown's goalie
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Ask Don.
is ready for the kickoff.
Right?
And he's ready. And he kicks it all the way down, but covered by North Penn. Quakertown's making sure that they don't trail further in this game.
We apologize for that short blackout. We're experiencing technical difficulties, most likely due to the rain here in the studio.
Quakertown tries to get back on the board as North Penn makes sure that does not happen. Number 7, Alex Evans. Seems like for North Penn, this does not seem like their greatest opponents. As it seems like Quakertown got lucky by that foul, because clearly we saw that he was fouled. Very fortunate for Quakertown. They are already trailing 3-0. As their goalie, Matt, kicks it down the midfield. Whistle is blown. Seems like a foul. Quakertown. North Penn will kick it down from midfield. Pass is number 2. He's looking to shoot. And a save by Quakertown. Now, as we saw in the earlier this game, Quakertown seemed like they were not playing very well. But it seems like right now they have got their momentum right back, not giving up any goals in the last 3 to 4 minutes. North Penn trying to get a 4-0 lead. As I just said earlier, Quakertown's definitely been playing much better than how they started.
Their defense has definitely stepped up to the plate, so to speak, in terms of keeping North Penn's offense back, but it's simply up to their offense now to get them back on the board. It's going to be very difficult to get out of a 3-0 deficit, and North Penn does not appear to be letting up on offense or defense.
And as you see, that ball just got a little bit tipped over as that go over the goalpost. And see, Ryan, it doesn't matter how you start the game, even though it's 3-0. All that matters is how you finish the game. Although starting off with a 3-0 lead can definitely be a huge advantage over the other team. However, it's always about the final results that will matter. So even if Quakertown is down 3-0, it's much more important that they end this game winning. As the rain continues to pour down here at the turf field, Quakertown, number 18, throws it down, number 21, but will go out of bounds. Will still be Quakertown ball, deflected by North Penn. Quakertown, however, gets the ball right back. As North Penn is rolling all the way down back to Quakertown's territory. Will go out of bounds. North Penn's ball still. Quakertown kicks it right back. As out of bounds. North Penn ball. Back down the midfield as Quakertown now in North Penn territory. North Penn does kick the ball back to midfield. Will go out of bounds to Souderton. Ball goes right back out of bounds to number 10. As North Penn back in midfield. Seems like some very aggressive plays by both teams. As number 10 of North Penn, Jamie Bonner.
With only 6 seniors on the Quakertown team and their team comprised of mainly juniors and even a few sophomores, North Penn appears to be bringing a bit more experience and age to the table with 14 seniors all starting off in the game. And as you can see, they started off strong with a 3-0 lead. Quakertown has certainly gotten themselves in the hole that's going to be difficult to pull themselves out of.
Yeah, that seems like the case here for tonight. As for North Penn, they just wanted to go with all their seniors, mainly because of senior night. As for Quakertown, it seems like they rely heavily on all juniors and maybe a few seniors. So experience may definitely play a factor, which is why North Penn has a 3-0 lead. Seems like they've been here and they've done that. Quakertown seems to just be entering. As both teams are battling at midfield to get possession of the ball. And it seemed like Quakertown won, but North Penn's defense wins it right back. As that ball will go out of bounds. Will still be Quakertown, or excuse me, North Penn's ball. Number 2, Zach Miller throws it back in. Quakertown just does not want to trail 4-0 because they're already trailing 3-0, which will make it only harder for them to come back. As Quakertown throws the ball back in. Will still be Quakertown's ball. North Penn gets it right back, however. Quakertown has it right back. As it looks like that ball is out of bounds, we'll go back to North Penn. North Penn throws it back in. And one of the defenders for Quakertown takes it right back to number 20, Brad Deckel. Brad Deckel kicks it all the way down to the end zone, which will be out of bounds. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this first half. North Penn leads 3-0. Quakertown hopefully just trying to score 1 goal in this first half. You don't always have to score all at once. Just do it slowly, 1 goal at a time. Whistle is blown. Looks like a foul on North Penn. Quakertown
pushing all their players up past the midpoint in an effort to get their offense up, start scoring more goals, pushing their goalie all the way up to take that kick, and then booting it down to North Penn's territory.
It seems like this rain tonight is definitely making a big factor for Quakertown as they just continue to be struggling. But for North Penn, it doesn't seem like they're struggling at all. They don't mind playing in this rain because they've already scored 3 goals. They played some very tight defense, and it seems like they are having some very great team chemistry. Quakertown's goalie, Matt Overhausler. Right back to Quakertown territory. Ball will go out of bounds. North Penn ball.
That was another thing. We were going back and forth. Don and I wanted a certain color, and the boys wanted a certain color. So we went with their color.
Headbutted by North Penn. They had a perfect opportunity to take a 4-0 lead. They just come up a little bit short. They can still get this goal, though, however. As a shoot, another very well defended by Quakertown. Number 7, North Penn, Alex Evans. As Quakertown throws it right back as they now have possession. Quakertown ball.
Come on, guys, you gotta go forward with it.
North Penn looks very wide open. They shoot and goes up top of the goalposts. Very fortunate for Quakertown.
That's our little boy.
Come on, you don't have support back there. You gotta look forward.
It's really nice. You have to.
Still North Penn ball. Now it's Quakertown's. Down the midfield. Quakertown trying to get it on the board here, as it seems like they have a very good chance. However, David Salvarian prevents that from happening. As North Penn's very wide open. Very well covered by Satterton. By Quakertown, excuse me. All right, as we have the last 45 seconds here to conclude this first half.
Shot again from North Penn going over Quakertown's goal.
Yeah. Right. Right.
As
Eric would have been.
Quakertown
I thought Eric would have been.
kicks it right back in to their goalie. Headbutted by North Penn. North Penn just trying to take a 4-0 lead at the end of this half. As for Quakertown, just tries to get back, tries to get on the board. As David Salvarian has the ball. And that will just about end it here for the first half, as North Penn leads it 3-0. A very well first half played by North Penn. Unfortunately, because of this rain, we will not be able to bring you the second half coverage of this game between the North Penn Knights and the Quakertown Panthers. Check in the final scores. And that will just about do it here for Turf Field. I'm Ryan Cho.
And I'm Ryan Rudell.
As well as to everyone here in the NPTV crew. Thank you all for listening and have a great night.